and we're joined by the Israeli ambassador to the United States, Michael Herzog. Ambassador, good to have you here.
Good morning, Margaret.
So we just heard about the casualties. Tell me, was this friendly fire? Did Hezbollah, as they claim, actually cause some Israeli casualties?
So what happened yesterday is that we identified concrete planning and preparation by Hezbollah to launch a massive missile and drone attack into Israel. And we carried the real-time operation in order to degrade those capabilities that were about to be launched at Israel. We were successful. Nevertheless, they launched several hundred rockets into Israel and also drones that were aimed at central Israel, and we intercepted all of them. One of our soldiers was killed by the debris of Israeli interceptors.
Do you assess at this point that we are escalating towards a regional war, or that we are taking a step back? Is there risk of escalation?
I believe that the success of our operation yesterday prevented an escalation to a major war. The threat is still there. We still need a settlement with Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. They followed Hamas by launching a war with Israel on October 8th, and they have been firing thousands of rockets into Israel since then. We give a chance to diplomacy, and we hope it works. But if not, we have nearly 70,000 people in Israel, northern Israel, away from their homes, refugees in their own country, and we have to make sure they can go back safely to their homes.
And many in southern Lebanon also unable to return to their homes. It's being reported that Israel and Hezbollah have been trading messages back and forth not to escalate. I know that the Qatari prime minister is headed to Iran tomorrow with a message not to escalate. Do you believe that you can avoid a direct attack by Iran on Israel?
I believe so. I think the Iranians are contemplating an attack on Israel, but decided for now to put it on hold. And I think the main reason for that was deterrent messages from Israel and the US and a very strong US posture in the region, which tells you that you can deter them.
There are 40,000 US troops now in the region. What is it that you think General C.Q. Brown will do when he arrives in Israel later today? Is this further planning for potential attacks?
Well, as I said, we do not seek war, and we don't believe that they seek war. However, there's room for miscalculation. And I think part of his regional visit is to make sure that everything is under control. Again, the U.S. posture in the region is very strong. I think played a role in deterring Iran.
In Cairo, you mentioned the diplomacy that is underway. The CIA director, Bill Burns, is there. Brett McGurk, one of the president's top advisors as well. Hamas has sent a political delegation to Cairo. Now, we know it is Yahya Sinwar who is the ultimate decider here. But do you see that there is momentum in these talks? Is a breakthrough that brings home the hostages possible?
We certainly hope so. As we speak, we have an Israeli delegation in Cairo, along with all the mediators and a Hamas representative, and we hope to make progress. As Secretary Blinken said a few days ago, the U.S. put forward a bridging proposal, which was accepted by Israel, and now it's up to Hamas to say if they accept it or not. So they did send their representative, but we're still not 100% sure that they are in the game. We certainly hope so, and if that is the case, we can make progress towards a deal.
The Secretary of State did say the bridging proposal was accepted, but then your prime minister has said things publicly that seem to contradict that in terms of the specifics, particularly among that Philadelphia corridor. What is reality?
The reality is that we're not obliged to leave the Philadelphia corridor at this phase. We are reducing our forces there. We had constructive talks in Egypt a few days ago. We are well coordinated with the U.S. administration. We're waiting for Hamas to see if they are in the game.
When you say in this phase, are you being specific in saying that's not part of phase one of this multi-phase diplomatic deal the U.S. is trying to broker.
The deal is multi-phase, as you said, but we are now focusing on phase one. And phase one, we hope to get as many live hostages out as possible. It comes with a pause in our military operation for at least 42 days. And in that period, we hope that, again, we can get out as many live hostages as possible. Every day that passes endangers their lives.
Ambassador Herzog, thank you.